Let's see the implementation classes of set interface. Okay. So we have these many implementation classes. Let me write these implementation classes. Hash. Okay, let me increase the font size. Hash set and linked hash set. Okay. So these are some of the implementation classes we have. Let's learn one by one. Okay. We have tree set as well. Yep. Let's learn one by one. Let's first learn the hash set. Hash set. Set. See, the hash set underlying data structure is hash table. So hash set is implemented using the concept of hash table. Hash table. Okay. So hash set will not take duplicates. Will not take duplicates. It will be taking. It will be inserting the data at the end only, and we can retrieve the data in forward direction. We can display the data in random order. Okay. And so now to create an object of hash set. Okay. So we have the constructors. Okay. So let's see the constructors what we have. So the first constructor is one hash set. It's a default constructor. Okay. The second constructor we have hash set, which will be taking the int capacity as a parameter. Okay. And third constructor we have hash set, which will be taking some collection as a parameter. Collection as a parameter. Okay. So these are the some of the constructors we have. So we can use any one of these constructor to create an object of hash set. Create an object of hash set. Fine. So let's see when to use hash set, when to use. Okay, well, we'll be seeing the hash when to use hash set in later. So first, let me go and create an object of hash set, and let's store some values in hash set. Okay, let me open my IntelliJ. I'll be creating a class called hash set client app. And main. So in order to create an object of hash set, we can use any one of these constructor. Let me use this default constructor and create an object of hash set. So hash set equals to new hash set, and that's fine. So let me store employee. Okay, I'll be storing the asset doesn't take duplicates, right? So let me store some integer values not to see the difference. Okay, so let's say I'll be adding an object of hasset dot add. We're saying 10. 20, 30, 40. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll add 10, 20, 30, 40. First, we'll see that how it is going to display the data. SOT of hash set. So it will be displaying the data something like this. So as I said, we can't determine in which order it is going to display the data. Okay. See, so we have added 10 first, 20 later, 30, 40. Okay. What it is doing? It is displaying the data in undetermined format. Okay. So we don't know what is the order of this one. Okay. So 21st it is displaying, 40 it is displaying second, and 10 it is displaying a third, and for 30 it will be displaying at a last. Okay. So with this we understood that HashSet will not be following any insertion order, which insertion order in the sense in whatever order we have added the data, in the same order, it is not going to display the data which we have seen over here. See over here. Okay. Now let's check whether HashSet will take the duplicates or not. So I'll be adding a value 20 again. So HashSet dot add 20. So HashSet properties will say that, like, duplicate values cannot be added for this hash set. Okay, set will not allow duplicates. Let's see. Run as the Java application. You can see 2040 1030 only. Okay, so here we have two times we have added 20, but here we can see only one time 20 is repeated. Okay, which mean to say the meaning is, so hash set or set, it will be taking only the unique elements. It will not take the duplicate elements, which list used to say. List used to take it. Okay. I'll run the list related example as well, so you can see the difference. Okay. Do one thing, I'll remove all these things. Let's say, let me add a list dot add of 30. So now you can see run as Java application. So you'll see 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50, 60. See, 30 is repeated twice. So when it comes to the hash set, it is not repeating. It is not allowing the duplicates to store. Okay, fine. So that's the thing regarding the hash set. Hash set doesn't take duplicates. Hash set will be taking a single null value. If you are trying to store more than one null value, it will be not taking it. Let's say add of null. It will be taking a single null value. Let me run this one. So you'll see the result something like this. Come on. See, null 20, 40, 10, 30. Okay. So how the hash set is, like, displaying the data. So what hash set will be doing is, internally it will be, like, hash set will be following the hashing mechanism. So for every value, okay, so for every key, for every value, so this will be acting as a key actually. So for every key, they will be calculating the value for the index for that key. Okay. So for example, for this null, the index for this hash set, for the null values, the index should be 0 itself. So if you are giving null, the hash set will be storing the value at the 0th index only. Okay. If you try to store more than one null value, so what will happen? So it will not store. As I said, hash set doesn't take duplicates. Okay. So it will not store the null value. See? See? Fine. Okay. So hash set is one of the implementation class of set interface. So the hash set is, underlying hash set is implemented using the hash table, and hash set doesn't take duplicate keys. Okay. Hash set will be taking a single null value. Okay. And hash set will be displaying the data in undetermined format. Okay. In random order, we can say that. And we don't know in which order it is going to display the data. Okay. So I can say that. Okay. So fine. So when you have to go for hash set, if you want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, if you want to represent a group of these individual objects as a single entity, where insertion order is not at all allowed. Okay. So where the insertion order is not allowed, and duplicates are not allowed, and null insertion is possible only for one time, then what you have to do? You have to go for hash set. So, okay, got it. When you have to go for hash set, okay.